おはようございます。ジャパニーズポッド101です。
おはよう東京、こんばんはニューヨーク、こんにちはロンドン。
Hi everyone, Jessie です。Jessie here.
こんにちは、ともゆきです。
Welcome to Absolute Beginner Season 2, Lesson 12. I'm having a taxi emergency in Japan. Thanks as always for joining us. Tomoyuki, what did we learn in the last lesson, Lesson 11?
In the last lesson, we learned how to ask if someone has something. For example, 醤油ありますか?
Which is, do you have soy sauce? And in this lesson, you'll learn how to respond to this question, as in, yes, I do have A, or no, I don't have A.
That's right. What's happening in the conversation?
Masato is taking a taxi to the airport to pick up Taylor, and he's just getting out of the taxi.
Okay, let's listen to the conversation.
1660円です。
はい、2000円。
60円ありますか？
いいえ、ありません。
お釣り340円です。
テイラーさん、マサトです。
Let's listen to the conversation again slowly.
1660円です。
はい、2000円。
60円ありますか？
いいえ、ありません。
お釣り340円です。
テイラーさん、マサトです。
Now, let's listen to it with the translation.
1660円です。
That'll be 1,660 yen.
はい、2000円。
Here you go, 2,000 yen.
60円ありますか？
Do you have 60 yen?
いいえ、ありません。
No, I don't.
お釣り340円です。
340 yen change.
テイラーさん、マサトです。
Taylor? This is Masato. Okay, so if you remember, a couple of lessons back, Masato missed the train to the airport.
That's right. And he decided to take a taxi.
Right, so he's taken a taxi and has arrived at the airport. It cost him about 1,600 yen. Not that bad, actually.
Yeah, you're right. It may sound like a lot, but it's not.
Right, that's about 20 US dollars or 13 British pounds. He must have been pretty close to the airport already.
I think so.
So, in the past few lessons, we've been reviewing and learning how to count higher numbers.
So far, we have learned to count to 1,000.
Right, so in this lesson, we'll go past 1,000 and learn how to count to 10,000.
It's very important to know.
Yes, you may be wondering why we're dealing with such high numbers, but that's because when you talk about money and prices in Japan, the numbers get big very fast. There are 1,000 yen bills, 5,000 yen bills, and even 10,000 yen bills are very common.
So it helps to know these numbers.
Definitely. First, Tomoyuki, let's start with how to say 1,000.
Sure. 1,000 is 1000.
Sen, 1,000.
1000.
So to make multiples of 1,000, you add the number plus sen. For example,
2,000 would be 2 plus 1,000. So 2 plus 1000. 2,000.
nisen, 2,000. Okay, let's go through the rest of the multiples of 1,000. Note that in some cases, there are some sound changes, so listen out for those. Okay, so how do we say 3,000?
3,000.
4,000.
4,000.
5,000.
5,000.
6,000.
6,000.
7,000.
7000、
8,000,
8000、
9,000.
9000、
So we had two irregular ones. 3,000 is,
3000、
and 8,000 is.
8000。
These two we just have to remember as irregular. Okay, and so if you want to make a more complex number, again, you just have to put all the pieces together. Let's look at the number we had in the dialogue, 1,660.
The amount Masato had to pay.
Right, let's break it down.
1000、
1,000,
600、
600,
60、
60. So that's all you have to do is put the pieces together. Okay, before we move on to the lesson focus, I also want to go through one more number, the number for 10,000.
Oh, good point. 10,000 in Japanese is 1,000,000.
1,000,000, 10,000.
Yes.
Okay, we know we've gone through a lot of numbers, so make sure to review this lesson again until you've got them down. And with that, on to the lesson focus. In this lesson, you'll review the question, do you have blank? And also learn how to respond to it.
You'll learn how to say, yes, you have something, and no, you don't.
So, really quickly, let's review our pattern for asking if someone has something. We covered this in the last lesson.
Sure. Do you have A is A. ありますか?
A, ありますか? Sometimes you might hear a ga before あります, so it would be A がありますか?
Yes, in spoken language though, you'll often hear just A. ありますか?
For example,
For example, 塩ありますか?
do you have salt? This is something you could ask at a restaurant.
We also had 2円ありますか?
Do you have 2 yen? Right, the person at the register asked Taylor if he had 2 more yen. Okay, so now let's look at how to respond to this question. If someone asks you if you have something and you want to say, yes, I do, what would that be?
Say はい yes plus あります to have or to exist.
So it would be はい、あります.
That's right.
So, for example, if I wanted to ask you, Tomoyuki, if you had 1,000 yen, I could ask 1000円ありますか?
I could say はいあります if I did.
Great. Listeners, please repeat the response. Yes, I do.
はいあります
Great. Now, what if you didn't have what the other person's asking for?
Great question. In that case, はい becomes いいえ and after that we put ありません.
ありません. The mas turns to ません. This is how we create the negative form.
So altogether, it's いいえありません.
いいえ、ありません. So let me try asking my same question again. Do you have 1,000 yen? 1000円ありますか?
いいえありません. No, I don't.
Great. Listeners, please repeat the response. No, I don't.
いいえありません.
All right, sounding good.
This is what Masato said in the dialogue.
That's right. The taxi driver asked Masato if he had 60 yen.
60円ありますか?
And Masato responded with, No, I don't.
いいえありません.
That's right.
You can also add すみません after いいえありません to apologize.
Ah, good point. Saying simply, いいえ、ありません could sound a little blunt by itself. So if you wanted to soften it a bit, you could say, すみません, sorry, after it.
Okay, let's have the listeners practice.
Sure. Listeners, Tomoyuki is going to ask you if you have something. How about a pen? That's easy because pen in Japanese is just pen.
Okay.
First, please respond with, Yes, I do. Are you ready?
ペンありますか?
If you said,
はいあります.
then excellent. Okay, Tomoyuki, let's ask the question one more time. Listeners, this time respond with, No, I don't.
ペンありますか?
Okay, and the answer is?
いいえ、ありません。
Great. And if you added すみません at the end, give yourself an extra point. All right, now let's try one more.
One more?
Yes, last one, I promise. Listeners, this time give us your real answer. Do you have a pen on you right now? Tomoyuki is going to ask you. Please respond.
ペン、ありますか？
All right, how did you do? If you have one, you should have said.
はい、あります。
If not, you should have said.
いいえ、ありません。
All right, great.
Okay, listeners, how did it go? Not so bad, right?
Be sure to read the lesson notes if there's anything you want to go over again.
Also, feel free to ask us any questions.
Definitely. Okay, and with that, we'll see you all next time.
じゃあ、また。
Bye, everyone.
$1,660円です。
はい、2000円。
60円ありますか？
いいえ、ありません。
お釣り340円です。
テイラーさん、マサトです。